What's up, vlog? It's Friday at about 1 in the morning, so technically Saturday morning. I just got done with a very long night of getting my newly boosted rogue caught up on everything from the cloak to vision dailies to you name it, I did it today. So the rogue is at a good spot. He's about, I don't know, 443, considering he's hasn't had too much time played on him so far. So I think just to kind of give some context, I had a chat with my brother last night, and we realized that, I realized first that I don't feel that great on the mage. I'm doing good damage on certain pulls, but then in between, I really don't like how it feels like I'm only contributing when my cooldown is up. And even then, my cooldown, when I pop it, single target, I'm the best in the game. But the vast majority of Mythic Plus dungeons are our group killing large groups of enemies, and mage does not excel as much as other classes do in that space. So the thing is, I have so many options of what classes to play. I literally have a level 120 of practically everything. It's actually giving me a bit of analysis paralysis. I know what's best in the game right now. I know that rogues and demon hunters are the best classes objectively, or according to the experts. But those are both classes. The demon hunter I've only really tanked on. Um, Even then, I did so very briefly, and a rogue I haven't played in about 12 years. So both classes are pretty unfamiliar in their current forms. So not only am I having to gear them up, but I'm having to really learn how to play them, and that's also a really uncomfortable moment because I think as a professional WoW player, you're expected to have that flex to be able to play multiple classes. Practically every pro player I can think of can play 2 or 3 classes really well. And so I think the only flip side for me is an average person who still has a 40-hour-a-week job, or not average, but someone who's fitting the kind of normal 9 to 5 mold. I don't have enough hours in the day to keep 3 characters geared up anyway. So even if I was good enough at 3 classes to play at a high level, it's not, I don't actually have the time investment to keep up with 3 characters. I just don't. Dailies take about an hour or so every night. If I did dailies on 3 characters, I would literally come home from work, do dailies, and go to bed. And I need to be spending time in Mythic Plus. So I really need to pick one character. Um, Maybe one and a half. Maybe my second character I can sort of keep up on, but that's really it. So I'm finding it to be a struggle to pick, but I think that's normal for me. I have issues making... Ah, I don't have issues making decisions. I think that when it comes to feeling like I have to do something and thinking about like what I want versus what the group needs, I'm not very good at picking or doing what's in my best interest. So it'll be a good exercise, I guess, to be a little selfish and pick what I really want to play. And then from there, if we start to do really well, then I can start thinking about the next step. So it's a little premature to have to play the best classes in the game when we're not even doing plus 17, 18s, 20s and up. So I should just do what feels right, do what I want to, and then go from there. As I said, though, that's hard for me to do because I'm always trying to put other people above myself. So, nugget for today, I think you always have to be willing to do the work. I was talking to one of my friends tonight and just saying that I basically spent all afternoon grinding out content that I've done 10 more times, and it's several hours of content over like multiple days usually, and I've done it multiple times. So at this point, it just feels like a little soul sucking to continue to do that content. But knowing that, again, I say this all the time, but the big picture is that if I'm going to play a class and get it to a certain level, there's chores that you have to do. There are days that are going to be great and days that are going to suck. So I think today was a day that was a bit more on the suck side. I feel fine, but I'm also just exhausted. It's hard to stay focused and push yourself to do things that are not necessarily fun for as many hours as I did tonight. So that's all. My brother wasn't on, so didn't really run keys. I was catching this character up, so I think that now that this character's caught up, I need to make a decision and just have one character be my character. That maybe it's a character that switches roles, and then that's what I can do. So that way I don't have to pick between 3 different classes. I can pick one class that can do everything, and then just roll with that. So think about it tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning I'll be offline from late morning to early afternoon. Then I'll be online for most of the night tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you listening, and as always, have a great night and a great day tomorrow.